Hey, Coach, I'm so excited that you found us on YouTube. Let me know how we can help. The video is just a small snippet of all the things we have over at teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It's everything. It is the resource for basketball coaches, one-on-one calls, office hours with me. I've coached at every level. I've coached NBA guys. Let me help you become a better basketball coach. Doesn't matter which level you're at. I am here to help. I'm here to serve. So go over and check it out. All right, let's head off to the video.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Coach Unplugged. Very excited you decided to join us. Before we get into talking about the difference between a good and a great team, and I've coached both of them, I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors. First, Dr. Dish. The innovation that they are able to do is unbelievable. If you just go to their YouTube channel right now, pause for a second. I will tell you to pause this for a second. Go over and check it out. Look at all the different drills and all the different things that they give you. That's not even the training stuff. It's unbelievable. It will change the way you coach this game. So go over and check it out. Make sure you mention Coach Unplugged, and they'll take really good care of you. Also, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If nothing else, you should go join to keep the lights on in this podcast. We've done over 400 of them. Come join for a couple months. Let me keep this thing this thing a chugging. It's a way I can convince my wife to keep doing this. So go over and check it out. It's a great resource. A little bit of everything for basketball coaches over there at teachhoops.com. So go over and check it out. All right. So the difference between good and great teams. And I'm going to ask for your input on this. I will mention that at the end again, but I want to know what you think the difference between a good and great team is. Some of the things I've written down that I think the differences are, I think 50-50 balls are the difference between good and great teams. Good teams, get some of them, or maybe even more than half of them. Great teams get all of them. I'm telling you, the great teams I've had get all of them. The great teams do the little things. They jump stop. When they come in, they give a high five, they toss a towel. There's communication there when they're checking in. They don't do a good team. Great teams don't do the stupid little reachy fouls, the slap downs. The good teams will do it 50-50, but the great teams will not do those little things. The great teams will always close out. We lost our last game last season because we didn't close out when we needed to at specific times. Great teams always close out. Doesn't always help them, and you still can lose, but the great teams always do that. One thing that I think, and let me know what you think on this, I think that the great teams have that kind of mental toughness. They have that mental attitude. They have something. It's like blood in the water with piranhas. And the bench is involved, and the team is involved, and there's no quiet bench, and there's no quiet gym. The great teams don't take bad shots in warm-ups. The great teams are focused in the locker room. The great teams show up on time, and that's 5 minutes early. That's not 30 seconds before you're supposed to be there. I think personally, you can watch it. And this is something I want you to do. I want you to go watch some games, even collegiate games. I want you to watch the warm-ups. The collegiate games, not quite as much because they have 34 assistants and 16 managers and all that kind of stuff. But you go look at a high school game. You can tell a lot by the type of shots they're taking in warm-ups, by how they're running their warm-up, by the effort in their warm-ups. Are they flat? So that's the first indicator. Second indicator, once the game handles, watch how their players interact with the officials. Great teams, it's a bag, and they move on. Good teams will complain. Good teams will have interactions, and they won't be positive ones with officials. How they handle the ball as officials, things like that. You will notice that great teams do. So what is the point of this podcast? I think that you as a coach should make a list of, or with your players, and I use good and great. Great is those teams that win state championships. Good are ones that wins conference championships. I guess you could put average down here, who are 500. But then what I've done in the past is I've made them make a list. So I've done in their notebooks, they've made a list. What does a good team look like? And I'll have them draw a list, or an average team. And what does a great team look like? And then we cross-reference those two. And what it allows them to see is the difference, that small difference between being, 15-5 and 18-2. What is that? Is it a loose ball? Is it a jump stop? Is it how you went through warm-ups? Is it how you interacted with the officials? They will find those. All of my great teams have found those on their own, with a little prodding for me sometimes. But I think that's a great activity to do with your teams as far as comparing the good and great teams. And they know what a great team should look like. They know what a great team should do. And sometimes they'll need a little help. And that's what we're there for. Hopefully you'll have some peer leaders there that can do it within that group setting. But some directed questions, some why questions, some things like that can get them to where they need to be. So let me know what you think the difference between a good and a great team is. And don't tell me it's a 6'9" power forward, because I know that. But tell me what you think in the show notes. Send me an email at steve@teachhoops.com. No matter where you're listening, make sure you go over and subscribe and like, no matter where you're listening to this, and go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you really want to help us, go over and help us on our Amazon link to www.teachhoops.com// I don't remember which one, /Amazon. And it will help you. It will help us with all the costs, and we get a small little affiliate link on that. So let me know, and have a great day.
Hey, Coach, so glad you enjoyed the video. Let me know how we can help. Join teachhoops.com up above. I've been through it all. I've won championships, won a bunch of rings. Let me know how I can help you become a better basketball coach. Click teachhoops.com and check it out.